Uh-oh, them butcher boys back. Yeah, sick, glitch, C-dub. Yeah, you know, we got a new motto this year. MCF, money come first.
Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of, Real Talk Podcast. First thing first, before you wipe your feet off and come off in the crib, please smash that like button, click on the bell, and definitely subscribe to the page. Now, today, as y'all can see in the thumbnail, first off, rest in the essence, the trouble. You feel me? The first time I got hit the trouble was when he had that Bring It Back song with Drake, like, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago. And, you know, I ain't going to necessarily say I was a fan of his music, but I liked his music. I also liked his business acumen as well. You know what I'm saying? I could tell by the way Trouble carried himself that he was to some degree, he was a stand-up guy, right? But and this message really right here is going out to the young brothers out there, man. All you young brothers out there who may be getting to the paper or whatever the situation may be, you know what I'm saying? And you know how these broads is, man. Listen. Rest in the essence to trouble, man. Listen. These dudes will kill you over they broad out here, man. You hear me? I mean, they will literally shoot your whole face off over these broads. These sucker ass, square ass, simp ass niggas, man. They will blow your koofy off over one of these broads, man. Right? Now tap in and walk with me. Trouble shoulda knew better, man. Trouble shoulda never ever in a million years came from out of the heavens. Shout out to my homie Sinful to Pete, man. Shout out to the brother Sinful to Pete, man. He shoulda never came from out of the heavens, man. You hear me? To bless this, whoever this chick was, with his presence. He shoulda never came out of the heavens to bless her with his presence at her house, a crib where she possibly potentially shared, or this guy who's her dude, baby dad, whatever, had access to, right? Now, if you a guy like me, right, who done had your fair share of females and been in situations involving a chick and her dude or whatever, right? Y'all know that this can always end up potentially being a very dangerous thing, right? If you gotta take the pistol with you to go rock with a chick, to go fuck with a broad, I'm going to tell you as a older homie that that's probably not a chick who's crib or a chick who you need to be interacting with, right? Now, of course, back in my younger days, I've done very similar foolish things, which is why I'm speaking on what I'm speaking on now, because I have the life experience to speak on it, right? And especially if you're out here in the streets getting to the paper, man. There's hotels and motels all through the cities or wherever you at. Now, if a chick really want to rock with you like that, and she really trying to fuck with you like that, and she really want to give you them cheeks, she gonna come to that hotel. She gonna come to that motel or wherever. You understand? I'm gonna sit up here and smash bitches in the damn dope spot trap house, man. You hear me? If they want you and they like you, they gonna go wherever you tell them to go or wherever you take them. Right? Now, I'm going to say don't ever go to a broad's crib, especially if she live in the hood. And if you know she got a baby dad or whatever the situation is, you shouldn't be messing with her anyway. But if you're going to engage, definitely make it a situation to where you're going to come out on top, literally. Take her to the hotel, take her to the motel. Now, I strongly suggest against taking her and bringing her to your crib if you got one, right? But if you're gonna at least do that, at least take her to your crib where you have full control over everything that's going on, right? And this is and I'm not advocating for you to, I'm just saying if you're gonna be out here playing like this, You should do it like this. I kept a duck off crib. I had a little 1-bedroom apartment somewhere in the city for stuff like that. I had a little 1-bedroom apartment where I could go chef up, cook up. It was like a closet where I kept clothes and shoes. I kept money stashed there, a little bit, drugs. I kept pack stashed there. I kept pistol stashed there. And whenever I came up on a new little broad, I would bring her to the little honeycomb hideout is what we call it. So if you're going, like I said, if you're going to be out here in the streets playing like that, I strongly suggest you do that. But versus doing all that, I strongly suggest that you just don't mess with chick that got a dude or got a baby dad. That's why I say don't mess with single moms. Because you're going to always, damn near always, 9 times out of 10, find yourself in a bad situation trying to smash these chicks. Now to all my young brothers out there, man, and this is why me, my brother Red, you know what I mean? This is why we be dropping the game on y'all that we drop on y'all. Not because we think we better or nothing like that, but we've been there and done that. And I'm telling you right now, man, the reason why things happen to guys like what happened to Trouble is because they be thinking with the little head and not the big head. Trouble was supposed to be moving way more polished than that. Ain't no way in hell he was supposed to be by himself driving out to this chick's crib. Even if he didn't know she had a baby dad or a significant other or whatever, he was never supposed to be going to that broad's crib. You pulling up in a projects in a foreign. These niggas be sitting outside of their baby mom crib with the binoculars and the cameras and everything. I'ma kill him when I get off of work tonight. Type niggas, man. And you know what I'm saying? Let this be a lesson to y'all, man, what happened with Trouble. Let this be a lesson to all you young brothers out there, man. Don't be so quick to think with your dick. Right? I'm speaking from experience, man. I'm gonna share a little story with y'all, man. And this is a recent story, too. I got out the joint in 2016. Got the halfway house later at the end of 2016. I moved into my own apartment May of 2017, right? And when I moved into my own crib, you know what I'm saying, I got back in contact with a female friend of mine who's out of Cincinnati, Ohio. I ain't gonna say her name, right? She's out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and we had reconnected back through Facebook, of course, right? So, you know, we chopping it up. I goes down there to kick it with her for a weekend. Now, against my better judgment, right, I was about to get me a hotel room, but she said, I got my own crib. You ain't got to even waste your money. You could come stay at my crib. Now, I automatically was skeptical behind this, but she assured me that she lived alone and whatever, and she was single and all of this and that. So me being I ain't going to say I was being goofy because I'm not goofy, but I was being goofy in this moment because I went against my better judgment. So in this instance, I was definitely being goofy. So, you know, I go down there and hang out with her. You know what I'm saying? We go kick it, you know, chop it, go to the Newport on the levee. You know what I mean? We go hang out in Cincinnati, kick it, have a good time, go to the casino, all that stuff, right? On the day that I'm supposed to be leaving, right? You know what I'm saying? This is the morning that I'm supposed to be leaving, man. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? In the process about to smash this chick, I hear a boop, 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 boop at the door, right? Now, I'm thinking that I'm tripping. You feel me? Because I did wake up and smoke a blunt, so I'm thinking that I'm bugging. But nah, I hear it again. Boop, boop, boop. Open up the door, bitch. I know you in there. She sleep. So I instantly wake her up, like, like, get up. You feel me? More or less, man, just make a long story short, it was some nigga she was fucking with knocking at the door. Now, mind y'all, I'm on parole. I'm not even, I can be out of the city, but I can't be out of state. I'm on parole. I ain't got no Roscoe, a John, a pistol. And this chick got a nigga kicking her door at this point, y'all. And I'm not, don't get me twisted, I'm not a tough guy, but I wasn't nowhere near scared. I was more or less upset and livid. that she would even have me in this situation without keeping me informed on what's going on. Because had she told me she was rocking with a nigga or whatever, I would have just got a hotel room, right? But yeah, so what I'm saying is, this dude stayed knocking on her door like the Gotdammit police, y'all, for about a good 15, 20 minutes straight. I'm thinking the nigga about to kick the door in, right? I'm sitting up here, but I'm telling her, like, man, go open the door and tell that nigga open the door, man. I ain't nowhere near scared up in this motherfucker. I'm getting pissed for real. Not at the nigga, but more or less at her for not keeping me up on game about what her situation is. And this is what happened, I'm going to say, most likely happened with Trouble. Messing with this broad. She ain't telling him what all she got going on. Maybe, or maybe he did know and didn't care. What I'm saying to y'all young brothers especially, stop going to these girls' houses. If she ain't willing to go to the hotel room, if she ain't willing to go to your little honeycomb hideout duck off, that's not your actual spot. If she ain't, hey, man, listen, it ain't worth it. If you feel like upon going to this chick's crib, you gotta take the pistol with you, it ain't worth it, man. It's not, no cheeks, no coochie. You hear me? No vagina on this planet is worth your life, man. Rest in the essence, the Trouble, man. And I'm telling y'all that story. And listen here, I ain't never talked to that girl since that day. And y'all want to know what's ill about that? Me and this girl was like this before I got locked up. She wrote me letters and everything in the joint. Kept the phone line open for me and everything. Right? Serious business, man. I have not talked to that girl since I left Cincinnati. What was this? March of, hold on, what was this? May. This is May, June of 2016 or 17. Right? Telling y'all, man, real stuff, man. Don't do it, y'all. Don't be going to these girls' houses, man. You know what I mean? It's like, she ain't willing to come to a hotel or a motel. Because this is one thing I'm going to tell you about a chick who like you and she want to give you some pussy, man. She going to come to wherever you at, or she going to go to wherever you take her. Regardless of what her age is. So y'all relax on going to these girls' houses, man. When y'all know these girls got baby dads, and y'all know they be messing with hella different dudes, or if they stay in the hood. You know what I mean? If they stay somewhere where you feel like you got to take the ISCA with you, man, leave them chicks alone, man. Think with the big head, not the little head. Shouts out to Pimp C, rest in the essence to him. Smash that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. I know I really don't talk about stuff like this, though, man, but when I heard this story, it kind of hit home because it instantly brought me back to that situation I had in Cincinnati. You understand what I'm saying? And the potential that situation could have had me in. The potential situation I could have possibly have been in due to this chick carelessness and due to her whorish, promiscuous behavior, dealing with different men and not keeping it 100 with me about her situation. Because like I said, how she told me, like, look, I fuck with this dude, he might come to my crib, whatever. It might be a good idea if we just go get a room. I would have did that. That would have been no issue. So, man, like I said, man, y'all smash that like button, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Young brothers, stop going to these girls' houses, man. I don't care if she's single and ain't got no kids. Y'all know what these bras be having going on in their life, especially if they from the hood or stay in the hood. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't care what their age is. If a chick stay in the hood, 9 times out of 10, she done fucked with some niggas in that hood she staying in, man. At least 1 or 2 of them. Right? So y'all just take that with y'all, man. Once again, rest in the essence to Trouble, man. Very talented young brother. You know what I mean? And I don't, you know, sad to say, there's going to be more stories like this, but, you know, I would rather not have to talk about stuff like this. But me being a guy that's had the experiences I've had, it's my duty, it's my obligation to put especially you young niggas up on game, man. Stop going to these girls' houses, man. You already know what it is. Hey.
And there you have it. E&E present, that's what the fact, the real contender. You could be anywhere in the world, but you right here with me, baby. Thinking back when I was sitting in a prison cell, serving hard times for hard white and digi scales. I got flicks from Rain Man through the prison mail. That nigga one of the realest, cause he didn't tell. 40 fines, my brethren, I really love you, dog. When I would call collect, you would accept my call. Adrian, my sister, I love you, she used to hold me down. Bringing gin to see me, that thought just made me smile. My deuce, I love you, and all them birthday cards got me through the stress when it got so hard. Them chicks, they hopped out the whip and left me so scarred. Nakia, girl, I love you, cause you helped heal my heart. My nigga Nino Solid, that's my brethren, my brother. He held me down, I was locked up, I so love you. K-Ro, he didn't make it, he rested in the essence. Now the soul is on now, that's such a blessing. My baby girl, Jen, she look like my reflection. She's proof it's possible to achieve perfection. Explodes on fuckery, that's my profession. No more acquiescing, no more protesting. They tryna lock us down, stick needles in our arm, standing 6 feet apart. Social distance is wrong. My heart bleed long, so I make it bleed on this song. When I'm writing this pain, I can't do anything wrong. I'm straight Hennessy strong. That mean I got the spirit. I be spitting straight facts. That's why the Matrix fear it. They try to ghost ban, shadow ban, sense and shit me, but I box clever, no way that they could ever get me. My brethren Moochie millions, he lost his life last year. A hard pill to swallow. I still be shedding tears. It's been 24 years since Billy passed away. Damo and Donovan, they standing next to him today. Miss Beanie, I love you. You stronger than you know. I always tell you, you the strongest person that I know. Rest in the essence to mama, say goes to Mama Mo. Rest in peace to Paris, I really miss him, bro. Rest in peace, long live me and many more. Stacks with the facts, real contender. I do it for y'all.